We got a great show for you today. We're going to be going, not doing one turkey hunt, not two, but 3 turkey hunts. The first one will be Dottie and I when we went upstate Pennsylvania. Second one will be a guy that I just ran into in the woods, and we called it a turkey for him. And then our third will be with my friend Joe the Bowback. So we got a great show for you. First, we'll start out with Dottie and I heading up to upstate Pennsylvania.
Staying in a little yellow house. I see a bird over there, babe.
Let's go roost one. We found a nice spot. We had seen some turkey in that area before. It was a new spot we never tried before. And sure enough, right off the bat, we had a hen come in. Remember the hen?
She wouldn't stop peeping. Constant for like 20, 30 minutes.
I was
She
waiting
so
for all the
noisy.
gobblers in the neighborhood to come in, man. This hen
know.
was giving us a show. So we thought we would go down the other side because we had seen something run or something down there. We went out and we're running and gunning, you know, every couple hundred yards we're, you know, yelping, trying to find a gobbler.
Moving on.
And we
now.
moved down this, right down to this hill, and it's like 11:30. I mean, it's getting late. And sure enough, down in the woods, we hear at least 2 or 3. We're going, yeah. And what was in the way?
There was a couple trees that had fallen.
Couple,
Yeah.
like half the woods. I'm going, how are they going to get over those things, much less see the decoys? Forget that.
I think they were coming right towards your call. Make a sound. They're right there.
It's like 10 till 12. I didn't see a long beard.
Kept
I'm thinking
seeing
I'm
their
seeing a
little-
jay. I thought I saw a
their
long one
heads
on one guy.
Popping over the
Oh, they
tree.
looked like light
Free
bulbs.
fall.
They were like so red and white
Right.
and glowing. They were all
So
gobblers.
cool. Making noise.
There's no shot. I mean, I guess you could just get their head, you know, because that's all you could see. But so I wanted to wait until I wanted to see the beard and wait until they got this one little opening before you couldn't see them at all. And then the one came out there and I said, I'm taking them.
Bird down, babe.
And I ran up there and I was hoping it'd have a big old beard on it, but it was only a little one. So.
It
But
was still a beautiful turkey.
It was a
and
big jake, big
so
bird.
exciting. Oh my goodness, our hearts were pounding. Got ourselves a bird.
Jake.
It's okay. It's still a turkey.
But we had a great hunt. We were really happy with
Yes, we
the
were.
jake because we didn't get anything else. And
It was a beautiful day. Couldn't have asked for more. It was just gorgeous in the woods.
oh yeah.
Nothing like it.
And now we come home. I went over to this other property, and
Wow, this was an interesting hunt. Very interesting.
and I'm out on this property, and I had a little bit of action there the year before.
went all by yourself.
Went all by myself. I hear this hen or something, or you know, I'm walking along, and all of a sudden, this guy's sitting right there at the end, on the bottom of a tree. You know, he called me in. You know.
I was hunting here, then I called in Mike. I was calling. I waited till he got close to me and I called him. Mike looks over. He's like, oof. We started talking.
You brought me right in, 20-yard shot. We started chatting. His name was Adam. Never met the guy before. And we're talking away for a half hour, just shooting the breeze, you know. And all of a sudden, way off in the distance, I hear a gobble. He's coming in. We can't believe it. And Adam is in front of me. And the gobbler comes in and starts going like in front of us about 20, 30 yards maybe, right? And Adam doesn't shoot. And he's going away from us. He's going down the hill. And I just started calling like crazy. I'm just
Trying to get his
cackling and
attention.
everything, trying to bring him back. Sure enough, he comes back. I couldn't believe it. He's coming back, and I see him coming back just opposite way. When do you turn a turkey around like that, you know? And comes back right in front of us. But then he gets behind a tree, and right when he gets behind the tree, Adam took the shot.
That was
High five,
awesome.
man.
Holy moly, what a hunt.
That was great, man.
Oh, how cool was that?
That was great.
How cool was that, man? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We're just chatting over there.
Honest to God. I had him the first time, and I said, I didn't know if you had him on camera.
I had him on camera real good.
I had to shot him, like I'm going to wait till you can film him.
And Adam was tickled to death. He said, man, my son was supposed to come with me, my 15-year-old son. And he's going to be all upset once he sees me with this bird because he couldn't get out of bed, you know. Big bird, man. He had about an 8 or 9 inch beard.
Really
Good
nice.
spurs. Yeah, that's a good look. What is that? 8, 9 inch beard, man. Yeah. At least.
Met Mike this morning. We started talking. Next thing you know, he got on a bird and set up his cameras, and we made it a team effort this morning.
That was a great hunt. It was just a lot of fun, and I love seeing Adam. Here he was by himself, and he was so excited to get that shot. He was really a neat guy. He was a very nice guy, very easy to get along with, you know, and you could tell he just loves the outdoors. Good job, Adam.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
Joining me now is Joey the Bo Bowback. We've been hunting for, I don't know, 40 years or something together?
Yeah, about 40 years or so, yeah. Michael came over to my house and he squeezed into my little garage, got our gear together in the dark, and decided to go to, the first place was only a couple, maybe 10 minutes away or so. And didn't hear a bird at all there during the archery season. But Mike and I got set up, and we got a little low spot. We got along this power line, and we heard a bird.
Yeah, we heard a bird, yeah.
That was him. Yeah.
He sounded closer. There he goes.
Yeah, he's closer.
Oh, did you see him?
I think he's coming. I think we got one. We're gonna try to get set up right now. Oh, I think we got one that might be hot.
That's a third
Is
gobbler.
he coming? But we hear one. I'm like, wow, there's one here. Like, really, I was shocked.
And on the film, I mean, it's like, I got the camera up, and Joey's talking. I'm going, Joey, that was the third time. We better shut this thing off.
So then we go to get set up. This thing's gobbling away. But as he's coming and gobbling, there's a big range, the big black clouds coming through the sky, coming
it's
right
crazy.
towards us. I'm going, no way.
It's getting scary,
It's
man.
getting
The
black.
Wind's
I'm going,
blowing.
I cannot believe this. The one time we're hunting, the one gobbler we got, and here we go. It's going to get rained on.
It's going to be a tornado is what it looked like.
We're shaking our heads, and we just said, let's just stay. Let's just stay and hang in there. And I give another yelp, and that gobbler's like right there over
But
the
he
knoll.
was smart, man. He was hugging the woods line. He didn't come straight over to the decoys.
Yeah.
He comes circling all the way around. Smart. And then what did he do?
Well, he came around, he came in front, like maybe 50 yards behind the decoys, and he just was dancing around, strutting, almost
just see
wanting
his head.
me to come to him. But, you know, we were just powering him. I was powering him, sweet talking. So now I got the gun up, and I'm going, no way, he's there. And I'm going,
You got him. Hey.
What do you think of that, dude?
Hey, you
That
got
sucker
him.
came in behind us.
I don't know, where are you? There you are.
How about that, man? That was like awesome, wasn't
That
it?
was incredible.
I looked over, Mike goes, you got him! You got him! I go, no way.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was exciting. I looked up, he's flopping away, flopping around. You know, we're all excited. It was like our first hunt together.
That was great.
All right, look at that baby. He's a smart old bird. Wow, he's a good, whew, he's a big old bird. Old Bucks County bird,
Yeah, thick beard, but not real long, but thick.
thick.
How are those spurs?
See them spurs,
Oh, they're
nice.
good to an inch spurs, maybe?
Yeah,
3/4?
Nice spurs on him. What an awesome hunt. What an awesome time together there. It was unexpected, something that we were just keeping the faith there. Hey, maybe there's one here, maybe there's one there. And that's how turkey hunting goes sometimes. Sometimes you don't hear them, sometimes you don't know. But this was, we were blessed with this opportunity. All right. Let's take this bad boy and let's get to breakfast.
Yeah, celebratory breakfast.
Mike and Dottie have asked me, Joe DeBoe, to fill in here today and give a little talk in reference to the targeting the truth. This turkey hunt was a great hunt. It was a blessing from God. Michael and I have never got together to hunt locally, and we had an opportunity, and we were blessed enough to kill a turkey at this time. But it reminds me of Paul the Apostle in his second letter to Timothy regarding where he says we must fight the good fight, we must finish the race, and we must keep the faith. So all three of these areas, I think, in this hunt become relevant. As we decide to go and fight the good fight against the turkey, we also, as Christians, are fighting the good fight against the principalities of darkness, the evil one that surrounds us. But through Christ, who gives us strength, we're able to conquer that. Also, finishing the race. This is a race, a turkey hunt is a race against time. We can only hunt till around 1 o'clock against the birds henning up. But our race as Christians is to continually be prepared, to be in the Word, to be fellowshipping, to be putting our full armor on daily, head to toe, having our shield and our sword. Because we're after a prize, and the prize is not a turkey, but it is eternity. A turkey's temporary, but eternity and the crowns are everlasting and forever. So that's the race we want to fight. But doing so, we have to keep the faith. Keeping the faith is difficult for Christians today, like myself also. It's a struggle with all the distractions that we have around us. But Paul wants us too, in his message, to keep the faith, to continually be walking away from things that are distracting us, but heading towards things that are of Jesus. So as Paul points out, and I also believe that we should continue to fight the good fight, be soldiers for Christ. Finish the race. Don't break down at any time during our Christian walk, but continue to the end till we're in heaven and we have the prize. And also, keeping the faith. As difficult it is to keep the faith. We will be in storms, we will be in valleys, we'll be in peaks, but God is clearing the way. As we keep the faith, we will also grab the prize that he has promised us. So if I can just end with, be a blessing and walk with the King.